Hi there everyone, and thank you for stopping by Raccoon's Radio Ranch. In this video I'm going to be talking about my Yaesu FT-897. Yaesu originally brought this radio out in 2002, and in June of 2014 they discontinued this model and replaced it with the FT-991. I bought my radio from Gigaparts in March of 2014, just 3 months before this model was discontinued. So this is one of the last models. This radio offers a frequency coverage of 0.1 to 470 megahertz. This is what is considered to be a shack in the box. The radio has a very rugged structure, which makes this a good radio for field day operations as well. The other thing that makes this a good radio for field day operations is the fact that this radio only draws 700 milliamps when it's receiving. The FT-991, as well as like ICOM 706 series and their 7000s series, draw 2 amps when receiving. The 897 also shows you right here in the right hand corner the voltage usage that it's using when drawing. Not only does the 897 receive all the bands, but it also does so, if you watch, in all the modes. So see, I can go down here and I'm currently on FM, but when I hit this, now I'm on 2 meter sideband, and I can also do this on 440. This is one of the few radios out there that can do the upper and lower sideband on 2 meters and 440. So we'll go back down to 40 meters.
3 Charlie United, come on in.
And you can see how good that's.
Good morning.
Listen to that audio.
3 Charlie uniform. The name is Ken. I'm located.
Covers from, I'll show you real quick right here, 160, 75 and 80, 40, 20, 17, 15, 12, 10, and 6. You can also hear FM broadcast bands, the aircraft bands, and the business bands, and then it also covers, as I showed you before, two meters and 440. Your squelch is right here with the volume knob, so you can get rid of that noise. See? And then it goes right back to 160. It also has the modes lower sideband, upper sideband, CW, reverse CW, AM, FM, digital, and packet. And then you go back to lower sideband. So when you bought the Yaesu FT-897D back when they came out, and you can still buy these on websites like QTH.com or QRZ, you can still find them at a Hamfest, stuff like that. But when you bought these new, they did come with optional add-ons such as external batteries or an automatic antenna tuner. As you can see over here, I use an LDG antenna tuner, which works really well with my 897D. I really like that antenna tuner. So if you can come across one of those, usually if you buy the like the LDG Z11 Pro, or if you buy, you can run this with a regular external battery. You don't have to buy the Yaesu ones, and they'll be cheaper for you in the long run. The options that came with it, the automatic antenna tuner, which mounts on this side over here, or the A and B batteries, which you can see the little switch, the little lights here for them. Those cost a lot more than a regular antenna tuner would, or a regular external battery would, so you would save yourself money if you just go buy one of these, which, like I said, this is a great antenna tuner. It has a memory in it, and when I use it, when I key up on a frequency for the first time, it'll tune it, but then when I come back, I can come back to that frequency 3 years later, and that antenna tuner remembers it, and it just takes a split second. I key up, boom, it automatically tunes me right to that frequency, and I'm good to go. The LDG Z11 Pro, again, something that you can find on QTH or QRZ. None of this is new stuff no more. I bought it all brand new, but it's not out there now. There's updated versions, or like the 897 has been discontinued. But I'm telling you, since you can still buy them at Hamfest and on online, that this is a great radio, and this is why. I highly recommend the 897D. I think it's a great radio. So anyways, more about it. The other thing I'll show you real quick here is that I use the MD100 desktop mic. Again, that's not something that Yaesu's offering anymore either. But when I bought the radio, I also bought the mic to go with it. The mic is a great matchup, so if you can find that online or at a Hamfest, I would grab that too, because it's already set up directly to it. You just plug it in and go, and it sounds fantastic. This radio also has 91, yes, I did say 91 menus in it that you access just by holding that button. And the thing that's nice about them is that they're in alphabetical order. As you see, I'm going downwards, and they're in alphabetical order. And you can set them the way that you want. They're not hard. It sounds difficult because there's 91, but they're very easy to set. The other feature I'll mention real quick, I'd probably get there quicker if I go this way, is that this radio also teaches you CW. There you go. Whoop. I just took it back off it. Wow, I took it way off it. Right here. Watch. And you can change the speed to whatever you want it to be if you want to train to learn it a little faster. And then see, it tells you the letters that it just sent you. And it mixes it up. It doesn't send the same ones every time. I think that's an awesome feature of the radio. But all your menus are here. They're easy to access. And here you get multiple color displays, see? You can set it to whatever ones you like. I mix it up, change it. I did have it just about to what I would call that about the typical Yaesu screen. Sometimes I'll go to what looks like the more typical ICOM screen, which is more of a green right there. But I had it set on more of a blue. I like the blue right now. And you just do this, bam, you're back to your frequency. You can hear the people again. Well, you could hear the people the whole time anyways. And there's another sub menu. This one has a timer on it. It will shut off on you. And this is where you'll find your noise blanker and your memory programming, your repeater operation, and all of that is on the sub menu. There's a scope. See, it's showing you where the people are talking. That's a nice feature. I really like this. This radio has so many nice features. I can shut this off. I like to use this because this here, when I put it on my 2-meter function, I don't got my squelch up. You'll see it scans through all my 2-meter 440 channels that I have programmed in, just like any other 2-meter radio would if I want to use that feature. I just hit my memory and I'm right back down to HF again. Turn my squelch back down. Oh, I'll show you this. You can get rid of the side noise by using your IF shift over here. It's like my favorite, one of my favorite features of the radio. It's a excellent feature to the radio, and if you go back to this one, this is like a RIT. It tunes it to who you're listening to. Say someone's on an older radio and you're right on 7255, but their radio's drifting. You can tune this, and what happens is say they're 35 off. Now you've got them in perfect, but when you key up, you're still going to be on 255. That doesn't change, so that's a nice feature. But I use the IF the most because it adjusts the tone and stuff really well. Makes things sound a lot better. Your volume is here. Your squelch is the inside knob. See? Your memory is up here. You can go to your memory. I had shown you that one already. This is your home button. This is for automatic DSP features, and you hit it again, it goes right back. Your modes, again, lower sideband, upper sideband, CW, CW reverse, AM, FM, digital, packet, back to lower sideband. Your bands are these buttons. I had shown you that one. And you can, with the big dial, take small steps to tune people in, or you can use this little one over here on the right side, and it can do it in 1 kilohertz steps, which I really like that feature too. I use that one to move around the band the most. This radio, being that it can cover from 160 meters all the way to 70 centimeters in all your modes, makes it a very handy radio for any emergency situation. You would virtually able to talk anywhere with it, and you can hear the emergency services on this as well up in the business band, and you can hear the aircraft channels here too. This radio is also able to be modified to what you would call the Mars mod, which opens it up. This does have the ability to go to frequencies such as like the CB band. You can listen to the CBers with it. With the Mars mod, if you wanted to use that feature, which would I recommend it? Not 100%, but that's up to the owner of the radio, not me, or the the FCC if they find out you have it, because obviously if you're using this in the CB band, that's not legal. It can cause you some problems if you get in trouble for it. But it does open it up so that you're able to transmit anywhere if you wanted to, but I wouldn't recommend it. So anyways, that is my Yaesu FT-897. I think this is an amazing radio, and I really can't believe Yaesu discontinued this radio. This was one of their top selling radios until they discontinued it for a very good reason. I mean, you can see all the things that the Yaesu FT-897 is capable of doing, and the fact that it uses so much less power when on battery power than other radios that offer the same things do. I mean, 700 milliamps compared to 2 amps is a big difference when you're trying to preserve battery power. Again, in an emergency situation, that would make this an amazing radio to have. So anyways, again, that is my Yaesu FT-897D. Let me know down in the comment section below your thoughts on the FT-897 and what you think of this radio. If you like the content in this video and you'd like to see more, then click one of these 2 boxes to see more videos like this. Thank you.